Previously on our month-long road trip. My name is Luke and I am traveling with my friends on a month-long road trip. You may have noticed that we jumped ahead quite a few days on our trip since the last video. We arrived in Las Vegas and spent the night at Victor's grandma's house. Thank you, Victor's grandma, for letting us stay at your house. We really appreciate it. And then we spent the following day checking out Las Vegas and stayed one more night in town. From there we went towards LA to stay a few days at Victor's aunt and uncle's house. We spent the time catching up on our sleep, eating some real food, and relaxing. However, we were enjoying the change of pace so much that we ended up staying a few days longer than we expected. Thank you to Victor's aunt and uncle for letting us stay at your house. Again, we really appreciate it. After a long needed period for recuperation, we made our way north to spend a few days exploring Death Valley. We planned to camp on top of a mountain that bordered Death Valley because the higher elevation would provide more comfortable temperatures for camping. We stopped along the way to explore an abandoned mine, the ghost town, and an abandoned salt tramp. Our next destination is up here in the mountains, and it's probably one of the coolest spots we'll get to go to. I'm super excited. Alright, so we're on the way up to Cerro Gordo, and we stopped at this old, mining camp or something. It's on the way up the road. There's not too much left, but there's a couple things. This was probably a storage house of some kind.
Oh no!
But it's built into the hillside.
I think my batteries are down.
How far back does it go?
Really not that far, as far as you can see.
Well, I can't see very far.
Super old.
People really this short? Because
Some old mining something or other. Something to do with the ore, I'm guessing. Probably often they use gravity to power a lot of stuff. The main thing, dun dun dun.
horseshoe.
That's a big lizard.
I got old hands too.
Yeah, sort of.
That one?
Yeah. Yo, what the hell? It's like 2 million degrees colder.
Yeah. Because it's a
This is
cave,
covered in
or
Wi-Fi.
I guess a
Be
mine.
careful.
Yeah, of course it would.
Some old equipment of some kind.
If there's like a gate and you could close and lock up that long shaft, or whatever it's called,
And add it.
then I'd sleep in here.
Is that still outside?
Yeah.
I know this goes for a long ways, so we probably won't spend too much time in here
It's freezing.
because it would take too long. I don't want to show up late, than it already is to Cerro Gordo, but we'll walk down for a couple minutes. It's definitely getting shorter.
Yeah. I'm quite impressed though.
But to think that back in the day, people would come in here on the daily for 12-hour shifts usually and just hit away at the rock. Whew. It looks like cotton.
Some sort
It's
of
all over.
something forming.
It really, it straight up looks soft.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I don't know if I will. But there's a lot of it.
Yeah. Yo, we're gonna find a poison
This
spider
is
spawner.
probably an old, where a telephone wire would come across, so they could talk to the front and the back of the mine.
We're gonna find a.
We've been walking for a ways, and I know it goes a long ways, but we don't want to show up super late to Cerro Gordo. So as you can see, there's where we started, all the way at the front. Yeah, Death Valley is on the other side of these mountains. When we got to Cerro Gordo, we were greeted by a group of people, including the new owner of the town since the last time I had been there. They gave us a tour around the town and taught us a bit of the history associated with it. They requested that I didn't record, so unfortunately I don't have any footage from the visit. However, I have some photos from our visit and a previous visit I had made to the town. This is the American Hotel, which had burned down in a fire between my first time visiting the town and now. It's sad to see the building lost, as it was very well preserved, but the new owner is working to rebuild it, so that's exciting. In the general store, they had a rack of shelves loaded with old bottles that had been found around the property. This is an overview of the town. Not many buildings left compared to its prime. Here are 2 of the 3 trees left in town, with the 3rd visible in the left center frame. Unfortunately, these also burned during the fire along with the small wooden building in the center frame. This was a card room inside the American Hotel where the guy seen on the wanted poster shot and killed another man over a game of cards before fleeing the town. The bullet hole and some blood was still visible in the room when I visited. This was the mechanic shops back in its heyday, but later it became a church after someone added on a steeple and a stained glass window. This is an old truck. I don't know anything specific about it, I just thought it looked pretty cool. And this is an old drill inside the assay office. It was cool to see an old piece of machinery that was once used in the mine. You guys were behind us. So we just got done checking out Cerro Gordo. We were hoping to camp up here. Saline Salt Trail tonight, because I know it's about 9,000 feet in elevation and it's really cold compared to Death Valley where it's like 120 during the day. All the way down there, that's Death Valley. But there's a couple guys here. Sounds like they're gonna be camping here tonight, but they said they might be leaving tomorrow, so we'll check back. So we're gonna check it out because there's some stuff here, an old salt tram and a cabin. But from here, we're probably just gonna go further across the mountain and find some more stuff. Another spot. So we're down. Oh, I don't have my phone on me. Under the salt tram. And there's a ginormous brake disc for the tram. I mean, look, it's straight up taller than me. Like, this thing is huge. For it to still be here is really cool.